please open your note packet to page 1. We're going to be doing law of sines. Okay, you have a really basic formula. You have sine A over A equals sine B over B equals sine C over C. Okay, the little a is a side length, same thing as B and C. All the lowercase letters are the side lengths, and all of the uppercase letters next to sine represent angle measures. Okay, so law of sines is pretty easy. All you have to do is set up proportions. So let's just start by looking at example 1. It says case 1, given angle, angle, side. It says determine the third angle by subtracting the given angles from 180 degrees. First thing you should always do is label your triangle, and I want you to notice something. Across from angle A is side A. Across from angle B is side B. Across from angle C is side C. Okay, and that's how all of your triangles should be set up. Okay, so it says given angle A is 122.7 degrees, so 122.7 degrees. Yeah. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, 122.7 degrees. Okay, angle B is 34.4. Okay, so really easy. All we have to do is subtract those two angles from 180. So I have 180 minus 122.7 minus 34.4 degrees. So we get our missing angle C as 22.9 degrees. So angle C is equal to 22.9 degrees. Okay. We also have that side B is 18.3, and I'm going to go ahead and label this 22.9 degrees. Okay, so now we have to find side lengths A and C. The reason we have to use law of sines is because this is not a right triangle anymore. And since it's not a right triangle, that's why we use law of sines. All right, so I can set up any proportion, but I have to use sine B, so sine, and remember you put the degree, so 34.4 degrees, over side length B, which is 18.3. I have to use this proportion because this side length was given to me. So this is equal to, and now I can find either A or C. It doesn't matter. So let's just find A real quick. Sine of 122.7 degrees over side length A. Okay, now we have to cross multiply. So I have A times sine of 34.4 degrees is equal to 18.3 times sine of 122.7. Okay, the last thing we had to do to solve for A is divide by sine of 34.4 degrees. Okay, and that will give us our side length A. All right, so to plug this into a calculator, you have to make sure that you are in degree mode. Okay, so hit mode, hit enter on degree. All right, so I have 18.3 times sine of 122.7. Okay, I always hit enter first, and then we have to divide that by sine of 34.4 degrees. And press enter. So my side length A is 27.3. Okay, and that makes sense because 122.7 is our longest angle measure, so that should be our longest side. Okay, last thing we have to find so that we have this whole triangle solved for is we have to solve for side length C. So again, I can use the same B proportion, so I can use sine of 34.4 degrees over 18.3 equals sine. Well, now I'm looking for side length C, so I have to use angle C, so sine of 22.9 over side length C. Now I cross multiply. So I have C times sine of 34.4 equals 18.3 sine 22.9. Last thing we have to do, divide by sine of 34.4. And plug it into our calculator. So I have 18.3 times sine of 22.9 divided by sine of 34.4. And I get 12.6. So my side length C is 12.6. Okay, let's see if that makes sense. 22.9 is my smallest angle, so my side should be my smallest side, and it is, so we have the right answer. Okay, next example is a little bit different. It says, oh wait, this one's not different. Okay, we just have to label. A is 41 degrees, so my angle A is 41 degrees. My angle B is 3 degrees. Okay, so I know that side length B should be really small because it's across from a really small angle. To find angle C, all I have to do is subtract from 180 degrees. So I have 180 minus 41 minus 3, and I get 136 degrees. Okay, so I know that side length C should be my longest side since it's across from my longest angle. Okay, so now we have to set up law of sines. Well, according to what's given to us, side C is 21 miles. All right, so I have to use sine of 136 over 21 as my first proportion. Okay, next I can find A or B. So let's just find A. So I have sine of 41 degrees over side length A. Okay, remember you always set it up across from each other. Cross multiply, I have A times sine of 136 equals 21 sine 41, divide by sine of 136. Okay, and plug that into your calculator. Okay, so I have 21 sine 41, enter, divided by sine of 136 degrees. Okay, and I get 19.8. Okay, so side length A is 19.8. All right, and then lastly, I have to solve for side length B. Okay, so let's set up that proportion. Okay, again, I can still use sine of 136 over 21. Okay, but now I just have to set up my B, so sine of 3 degrees over side length B. Okay, I know that B should come out a pretty small length since 3 degrees is really small. Okay, so again, I'm going to cross multiply. I have B sine of 136 equals 21 sine 3. Now divide by sine of 136. Okay, and then plug it into your calculator. 21 sine 3 divided by sine of 136. Okay, and I get 1.6 if I round that, and that answer makes sense. And we're done. All right, I miss you guys all today, and I will see you tomorrow. Make sure you finish your assignment and turn it in before the end of the period. Bye.